child is born, and with every new breath he or she takes, hope and promise fill their lungs. Their entire life lay ahead, but what kind of life is waiting for them? As babies, they are helpless and completely dependent upon their caregivers. This dependency does not wane in a few weeks or months like other living things. Humans, the most intelligent life form on Earth, require years of love, nurturing, education, and guidance to give them an opportunity to fulfill their full potential. But although they came into the world in a common way, no guarantee exists that their lives will travel the same path. Some will go into a loving and caring environment, which will ensure them an opportunity to succeed at life. Others, however, will be consigned to live a life of squalor and servitude. Globally, there are millions of children and young adults yoked by the human trafficking industry. Many young women, by a young age, are being degraded as sex objects for the pleasure of the wealthy and politically connected segment of our societies. Don't be fooled. Your average human trafficker is not some lonely pervert hiding in the shadows of his basement. They are the wealthy and resourced population who have an insatiable desire to feed their demons on a regular basis. They enjoy a certain prominence in society and most of the time are immune from consequences. Yes, the pedophiles you see getting caught are not the traffickers mentioned here. Those are easily detected and apprehended. The traffickers not only derive pleasure from their demons, but wealth from trafficking in young boys and girls. In the book, The Shadows of Nazareth, author S.R. Perricone reveals how sophisticated human trafficking rings operate. The story, though fiction, is based upon fact. The plot is set in New Orleans, which has been identified by the Department of Justice as a center for human trafficking. Only through the media of fiction can one get motivated about this scourge. A pure exegesis of the subject will linger in the mind for only a few days or so. But once you flush out the subject matter with characters that leap from the pages of a story, the horrors of human trafficking seem to endure in the mind much longer. Hence, the motive for writing The Shadows of Nazareth, to sear into the minds of the reader how horrible human trafficking is and how it operates. As an author, Mr. Perricone wanted to get into the minds of the reader, to drag them into the story and say, look, you see what's going on? It must be stopped. It is imperative that parents, teachers, coaches, guardians, and law enforcement officials know the depth and breadth of this problem and to act. After reading the story, the reader will be armed with new information, facts, and indicators which will make them more aware of what to do to protect children. So the next time you gaze upon a newborn baby, ask yourself this question: will this child grow up in a loving environment or be chained to a life of exploitation and servitude?